Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for clicking on this video. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back and joining me for another video. Today's video is the 0 to 100 transformation. You guys will see the whole transformation on camera. So my pre-application of makeup, hair, outfit. This will be a longer video, so get your chips, get your tamarindo, get your drinks. Get whatever you have to get so we can get this glam on. As you guys can tell, I can't wait to get my hands on makeup. Let's just get started. I put my hair up in a bun because I don't want it in my face. And also, let's ignore my sideburns. I know, they're crusty as fuck. Let's just ignore them. I'm gonna put some earrings because my ears look super empty and I don't like that. Oh my god. I'm gonna do it off camera because I can't do it with now. So usually Victor helps me, but he ain't here, so I'm just gonna have to do myself. Okay, I'm back with earrings. I decided just to put some small ones because since it's gonna be a full glam, I decided the hoops can wait till when we're fully glam, beat, outfit ready, everything. So first thing we're gonna do is I'm taking just my cotton pad and my Garnier water. You guys already know this is a must-have. I'm just gonna pour some on my cotton pad and start cleaning off any excess residue on my face. I actually did clean my face before doing my makeup since we're doing a full face today. Even if you're not doing a full beat, if you're doing your regular everyday makeup, you should always make sure you wash your face before so we have a clean canvas and everything blends out nicely. But yeah, I'm just making sure everything is off. I always start with my eyes even if I don't start with my brows anymore because I don't like to have fallout, so I prefer to do my eyes always before foundation. That's just who I am. That's how a girl lives. If you're foundation before eyeshadow, I'm just kidding. Do you? I support it. Okay, let's get these eyes ready. Okay, so I'm just taking my CeraVe eye cream before I apply any eyeshadow base or any eyeshadows. I'm gonna prep my eyelids so I can have a beautiful canvas. I'm going with my ring finger and just patting it in. You have to prep your skin because we're gonna put a lot of makeup, and if you don't prep it, you're dehydrating it with all the products you're putting on. So make sure if you're gonna do a full face, full beat, just all out, make sure you have a good canvas and a good base to put makeup on. Everything settled in, now we can start with our eyeshadow. And today's eyeshadow, I have a look in mind. I haven't done like a cut crease on my channel, like a full-on cut crease, and today's the day. I'm so excited. I'm gonna play with color. I'm gonna just go all out, and I'm just so excited. So let's just start doing this. Like I said, usually I come on with my brows, but today I'm doing them on camera. So I have been liking to do my brows after foundation. I know, call the cops on me. I don't know why. I just been changing up my makeup routine, like I said, and I just like to do it like that. So that's how we're gonna do it. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Don't get scared. Oh, zoom you in. I zoomed you out. Oh. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm just brushing my brow hairs up. Don't mind my greñero, don't mind my fodonganess. Ahorita se va a ir. So I'm gonna take my concealer and I put it on the back of my hand like that. And the concealer I take is just the Born This Way, my all-time favorite, you guys already know. And I'm gonna conceal under my brows. I like doing this method because it gives you like an outline of where your brow should start and end, where you should add a product and where you shouldn't add product. Ta-da! I look so good. And this is really how you leave it and your brows will look amazing. I'm just kidding, that's not how you leave it. So now we're just gonna blend it out. Okay, so I'm gonna take this dense concealer brush and get some concealer on the back of it and start buffing those edges out. And I'm gonna place the rest of the concealer on my lid because this is gonna be our eyeshadow base for our eyeshadow. I like a concealer because I prefer the blend on a concealer and I like the coverage it gives. But I've heard the P. Louise eyeshadow base is really good, so I have yet to try it. If you've tried it, please let me know. And let me know what you think, if it's really good or if I should pass on it. And the UK artists are amazing. If you haven't watched the UK artist, girl, you're missing out. Their makeup is out of this world. Okay, so we're gonna leave the brows like this for a bit. I'm gonna take a damp beauty blender and just pat the concealer in nicely, just to make sure we don't have any creasing before we start blending out our eyeshadows. So the palette we're gonna use today is the Anastasia Prism palette. It looks like this. I really want to play with this color, which is called Sphere. So let's go in with our first color. I think I'm gonna take this color right here. I think it's called Lear. Don't know. I'm taking my Morphe M433. I love this brush, and I'm just dipping into the pan like this. Okay, so I'm gonna start looking up and just putting that in my crease. Since I'm gonna do a cut crease, I'm bringing it all the way out. I know it looks weird right now, but just trust the process. I'm gonna go in with just a clean brush. It's from Wet n Wild, and start buffing out those edges. And this brush doesn't have any product. It's literally washed just to help me buff out those edges so it doesn't look too harsh. Now we're gonna go in. And what we're doing here, we're just building up the colors. So I put down like the purple brownish because it was lighter. So now I'm building it up with a darker color, which is brown. And this is just gonna help us once we cut the crease so it can have dimension and it can just look super sharp. But I like to pat the color first. So I'm placing the color and then I'll start going in and blending it out. And sometimes I like to like squint my eyes so I can get in that crease. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pat in the concealer before it starts creasing, and you can do this with any brush. This is what we're going for, so I'm gonna show you on this side what exactly I did. Now I'm gonna take some brown to make that line super straight. Like that. Now on top. Okay, time to play with color. I'm taking this flat brush and I'm taking the spear color. And I'm just gonna set that on the concealer. I do have a smaller brush just to get into those tiny areas. Now I'm gonna go in with Lucid and place that on the rest of the lid. I love it. Yes. Okay, let's finish the other eye. I'm just gonna add eyeliner to help blend in my lashes. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to our face. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my makeup remover, which is my micellar water. Since we do have fallout, I have to remove all that makeup. So I'm just going underneath and removing the excess amount of product that fell from our eyes. Now I'm gonna add my oil, which is my hyaluronic oil from The Ordinary. It's the best thing ever. If you don't use it, you're missing out. This is just gonna help with discoloration, puffing. It's gonna get into those pores that other molecule sizes can't get into. This is also gonna bring hydration to my face, which I need since I'm doing an all matte look today. So the more hydration, the better. Now I'm just taking my water gel by Neutrogena. I love this stuff. And you must do these steps before doing your foundation, so your foundation looks really good and it doesn't look cakey since you're adding a lot of products on it. Since I want to do a super glam look, I want extra coverage, so the concealer I'm gonna add is the same concealer I always take, and it's the Born This Way, and I honestly just do 2 lines since it's a little let's do a little more like that. Now I'm taking my foundation, and the foundation I'm taking is by Maybelline. It's the Dewy and Smooth. It looks like this. Like I said, it is dewy, but I am gonna powder over it, so it's gonna become matte. Okay, that should do. Now I'm taking my e.l.f. sponge. You guys already know I love this stuff, and I'm gonna start blending out my foundation. And I didn't add a primer before because I did add a lot of products onto my skin, and sometimes the Neutrogena works as a primer in my opinion because it's so tacky and it does stay all day. And I am gonna add a lot of setting spray, so you could add the primer. I chose not to, but you can always add primer. Okay, so now I'm gonna cream contour, and you guys will notice that I have been cream contouring different. Like I said, I have been changing up my techniques. So I like to take a brush to cream contour, and the brush I'm taking is by e.l.f. So the palette I'm taking is the same palette I always take to cream contour. It's by Pinkyrose. I honestly love this palette. If you don't have it, I highly recommend you buying it. It's really good for just everyday use, or if you're a makeup artist, great. Or if you just like makeup in general, this is the palette to have. It does have 4 concealers, a blush, and then 5 contours, or depending on your skin shade, it can be cream contour or highlighter for you. It's just a variety of different colors, and it's just a good palette, so highly recommend. So I take the brush and just dip into the second to last shade, and then put it where my ear starts, around right here. There's like a line. I have pretty defined cheekbones, so I just go like right here. Now I just pat it lightly with the light hand. Then I go in with my damp beauty blender and pat that in. My highlight technique has changed, so what I like to do is I just like to place a little bit up here, then up here, going upwards to lift up your eye. This is the look, period. Period. And you just leave it like that and walk out the door, and then people are gonna be like, damn girl, who taught you your makeup skills, because they the best. I'm just kidding. So we're gonna start blending this out. I also like to do my contour for my nose once I start doing my highlight, because then I can blend it out nicely. Just blend, 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 blend. I know my looks take a lot of blending, but the end result is amazing. Now I'm just blending out my nose contour, and I just take this brush. It's actually from Urban Decay, from their Naked palette. It's super old, but I love this brush to blend out my nose contour. Okay, so I'm taking my Mercier powder. You guys already know. I love this. I love how it sets. I haven't tried the Huda Beauty, but I do want to. So if you have tried it, let me know. I've been hearing a lot of good things about it, so I want to try it. So now I'm gonna look up and start pressing the powder in. And then I drag the rest of the powder down. So now let's do our brows. For my brows, I've been loving to fill them in with eyeshadow. I used to use the Anastasia Dip Brow. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette, and I like to use these two lash shades for my brows. I just mix them. I literally just follow the line that I drew earlier. And I always brush through them to make sure no clumps of products stay on my brow hair. Okay, so now let's start doing our contour with our powders. So I've been loving to contour with cream and then powder because it just takes your look to the extra level, and who doesn't want to be extra? So I'm gonna take this fluffy brush. It's by BH Cosmetics. It's the brush number 1. I love this brush. It fits right into my cheekbones. I'm taking the first so I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush and then my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer to bronze up our face. And I'm just gonna place this exactly where we place the cream contour. Now I'm just going to cut my contour so it can be super crisp. Now time to finish the lower lash line. I'm taking the purple shade that we took first and just smudging that out. Okay, we're almost done with the eyes. I know this look is extreme and a lot of steps, but it's gonna be worth it. I'm taking my Wet n Wild paint palette. I love this stuff as well. And I'm taking the white and I'm just gonna place it on the back of my hand so I can just get it from there, so I don't have to be dipping back into this palette. I'm taking it on a small detailed brush. I'm placing this on my lash line. I'm going to finish my nose contour, and I'm taking the same bronzer that we took, and the brush I like to take for my nose contour is the Morphe E62. Okay, I'm putting my lashes. The lashes I'm taking are by the brand The Balm Lash Extension, and it's in the style Kylie. These are super big and super extra, so don't come at me in the comments that they're super big. I know that's the lash style I like, so just bear with it. If you don't like big, you can always put small ones. Lashes are in. Holy moly, it looks so good. So now I'm gonna spray my setting spray, and it's by Morphe. It's the Luminous setting spray. Okay, now the setting spray settled in, so now let's highlight our face. The highlight I'm taking is by Ofra, and it's the Rodeo Drive Highlight. It looks like this. I love this highlighter. It's super blinding, but you can put enough to where it's not blinding, or you can layer it up and just look like a glazed donut, which is usually my go-to because I love looking like a glazed donut. But today I don't think I'm gonna put a lot since it's an all matte look. And I'm taking it on the Anastasia A23 brush. This is the perfect brush for highlighting. Highly recommend it. I am freaking glam. What the heck? I haven't gotten this glam in a while, so it's super weird to see myself this glam. Like, I'm freaking glowing. Oh god. I'm so excited. I loved how this look turned out. Let's finish it. I am gonna do my lips. I am so excited to try this lip liner out. It's by Morphe and it's in the shade Spiffy. I, for some reason, didn't put it in my container of lip liners. They're all basically nude. I didn't put it in there, I don't know why, and yesterday I cleaned out my room and I found it and tried it on my hand, and I was so mad at myself. I was like, Maria, what the heck? I already know I'm gonna love it. If you're new here to my channel, I do overline my lips a lot. A little FYI. So you guys can tell I do overline quite a bit, but what you gonna do? I have small ass lips, so my mom didn't bless me with big ass lips, so I gotta do it myself. Okay, so now let's fill it in. To fill in my lipstick, I'm using the Morphe Boo lipstick, and it's just like our orange tone nude. Now I'm gonna go in with my concealer brush and conceal any imperfections. So this is how the look is going to be. I love how everything turned out. Super extreme, super extra. I know. Now let's go do our hair. I'm so excited how this is gonna turn out. Okay, so I let my hair down. As you guys can tell, it's a little crimped because I did braid my hair yesterday. So today we're gonna curl it and do my half up, half down. That's one of my favorite hairstyles. So first thing I'm doing is I'm just spraying heat protectant. I want to show you guys a little of my hair. A lot of people tell me how I take care of my hair, and honestly, I just don't put a lot of heat on it, and I don't wash it every single day. I wash it every third day. I don't like my hair to go a lot of days without washing it since I do work out. It's a bit gross for me. And this also helps with my hair. My hair tends to be super staticky when I curl it, so straightening a little bit before curling it helps. Okay, so I'm gonna part my hair in two and get my wand and just curl it away from my face, and I leave it for like 10 seconds. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Herbal Essences hairspray and just spray a little bit on my curls so they don't go down. Let me know in the comments how long it takes you to straighten or curl your hair. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to separate a couple hairs. Okay, then I take some pomade or gel, whatever you have, and then I start brushing this hair. Then I just tie it with a small liga. But yeah, that was my full glam, and this is the hair. Let me go change, and then I'll show you guys the whole transformation. So this is the full-on transformation. We reached the end of the video. I hope you guys liked this video. I loved filming it for you guys. I loved how my makeup turned out. I loved how my outfit turned out. I loved how my hair turned out. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this type of video. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you guys get notified every single time I upload. Also, give this video a like and a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Follow me on my social medias if you're not following me already. I always leave them linked down below. I do post behind the scenes and more content there, so if you guys want to see more of me, please follow me. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, my loves.